Hi everyone, so this is not the most flattering angle. I'm literally holding my laptop because I don't have my normal setup. So right now the angles might be changing, it might be down here, honey. So you get a little view of all of this.
Giggity, 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 ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang, ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Or it might be up here, okay? So let's get into this video because you guys have been asking me for this video for a long time and I'm finally doing it, so woo. Okay, so you guys want to know, where can you meet wealthy men? Where can you meet them? Where do you have to go? Do you go to this restaurant? Do you go to this place? What area is it? Da da da. So it's not about the place, it's not about like the restaurant. So it's not about if you're going to like Kakistan, it's not about if you're going to places like that, but what it is about is the areas that you're in, because you can literally be in a really nice area and you can, so yeah, you can literally be in a really nice area walking down the road and you can meet someone. You can be in Waitrose, you can be in Marks and Spencer's, you can be in Aldi, in a nice area, and you can meet someone. You can meet them in their local pub, in a local restaurant, in a local bar. So it's not about the it's not about the venue, it's about the area that you're in, okay? So you need to be looking for, now this is whether you're in London, whether you're in Canada, the US. If you go to wealthy areas, that's where wealthy men are. That's just like 1 plus 1 is always going to be 2. So go to wealthy residential areas and that's where you meet people. Some ladies do want to know exact venues of places that I have been to, and I'm going to do that towards the end of the video. So for now, let's just say this: if you are in a nice area and you look nice, you're dressed the part, and you kind of, not that you fit in, you don't want to stand out like a sore thumb, but at the same time you don't want to be so out of the ordinary for what they usually see around there that you look weird. So you need to find a happy medium. So when you're dressed nice, your hair's done, all that good stuff, you go down to these areas and you literally stroll around. You don't want to be rushing, you want to take your time, you want to make sure you're making eye contact with eligible bachelors, let's call them, and you're honestly just making sure that you are taking things in, but you don't want to have it in your mind like, I have to meet someone today. Like, it's not that serious. You want to keep it a lot more calm and relaxed in your mind. So it's more of a vibe that I look good today and I'm open to any man approaching me. That's what it is, okay? So that should be the vibe that you have in your head, not where you're being like desperado. And that is literally that. Now let's go on to areas. So if you are in London, then these are areas that I would suggest. So obviously you want to be in Chelsea, you want to be in Knightsbridge, you want to be in South Kensington, Earl's Court, you know, you want to be in the West End, you want to be in Mayfair, Marylebone. You know, Marylebone and Mayfair are huge, so make sure that you're doing laps around Mayfair and Marylebone. Don't forget any roads around there, okay? So places like that is where you should be going. So another place is, you know, Chigwell has a lot of wealthy people, obviously. Loughton, Snaresbrook, you know, places like that. So you want to be going around there as well. So when I've been out and about and I've met people, these are places that I've met them. I've had guys approach me walking down the road. I've had guys approach me on the tube. This has happened a few times. You can be on the tube and someone will try and talk to you. But a big thing about that is if you smell really, really nice as well. You know when you walk past them, honey, and it's like, like, that will make someone literally look up from their phone and notice you. So that's why I always bang on about scent. So yeah, tube as well. Where else? Obviously out in like a bar. So the best place for me, and a place I really, really want to recommend to you ladies, is somewhere called the Ned. Now the Ned is in Bank. It's right next to the Bank station, and you need to get there at a decent time. But yeah, to get a seat at the bar. But basically the Ned has restaurants in there. It's got a few restaurants, a couple of bars. It's actually a huge hotel lounge, but it's not like any hotel that you would ever be thinking of. So just Google it and then you'll see what I'm talking about. So it's called the Ned. They've got live music, you know, libations, you know, nice little drinks. They've got restaurants in there, like I said, and there is so many workmen in there that your head would be spinning. So there's so many men in there with money that work in bank. Okay, bank. If you guys are not from the UK or from London, bank is not finance, but it's an area called bank, and there are lots of finance offices down there. So there's lots of people that actually work in finance, you know, in law, you know, there's barristers chambers, there's so many different things down there in bank. And it's basically where a lot of professionals work. There's a lot of professional offices up there. So after work, the Ned gets extremely busy, and I have met multiple people in the Ned. The best nights to go there is Wednesday and Thursday. Then you can also do something like, if you wanted to go to like Selfridges, walk around, go to the bar in Selfridges, you know, go to one of the bars in there. There's a few bars, and you can meet someone in there easily. Look around the different sections, so not just where the women's section is, not just the makeup section, because men aren't there. So you need to go to like the houseware parts, the houseware areas. You can meet people in places like that. You can even ask someone to get something off the shelf for you. Like, you've just got to really, really think about it. Okay, so you can go to Harrods, you can meet someone in Harrods, there's bars in there, there's restaurants in there, there's cafes, you know, so you've just got to really, really think. Cafe Concerto. I've been approached in Pret. I was in Pret a Manger, the one in between Piccadilly and Green Park. I met someone in there. So you can do it. I strategically sat next to him, obviously, but you can do this. Okay, so it's not about the place, it's more about the area. But obviously, if you really, really want to make your chances a lot bigger, then go to a place like the Ned. I suggest everyone goes and Googles it and sees what I'm talking about. It's a lively place, everyone's in a good mood, there's music, there's drinks, there's food, and you are inundated with businessmen. Okay, so that's what I suggest. That's the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really hope that this was helpful, and again, I apologize that it took such a long time for me to do this video when girls have been asking for it. So that was this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.